Project Civil City was first proposed in 2006 by Mayor Sam Sullivan. The aim? To target, criminalize, and eventually displace the low-income residents of the downtown Eastside. They came up with a set of bylaws that would be implemented through police harassment, intimidation, and tickets that no one could afford.
My name is Tammy Starlight. I'm with the Downtown Eastside Neighborhood Council, and we're having a street market and fair at Pigeon Park. It rocks. Come down, sell some unhot goods. Challenge the tickets by the cops. I'm being nice. Join the Downtown Eastside Neighborhood Council and make a difference in your hood. Downtown Eastside, the best neighborhood on planet Earth.
Oh, this is the first ever street market and fair of the Downtown Eastside Neighborhood Council, and I'm so happy because it's going so great.
Good.
And you know what? The city planners told the police not to come, and they told the Parks Board not to worry. So we're totally fine, and we're going to be here every Sunday forever. And the goal is to shut down Hastings from Pigeon Park to Canby eventually, and have just pedestrians, street market and fair every Sunday. People from all over the Lower Mainland could come and sell and buy and basically liven up our neighborhood, doing the things that we do best, right? Is people are getting ticketed for selling their stuff, especially west of Main, so around the Bottle Depot and down in the highly gentrified parts of the Downtown East Side. Well, I guess, I don't know how much they are. They're like $175 each for a ticket, and of course nobody's going to pay it, so it's just going to end up on their record, and it could accumulate and turn into an arrest. And then a failure to appear because you don't want to go and face the music, and because you have no money. It's just like a cycle of criminalizing people that are poor that has to end. So I think this is really, really important. That's the other element of what we're doing. And we're doing it in a proactive way that brings lots of people together. And hopefully people will keep coming back, but I think it's going to build.
It's big.
Gonna build.
There's a lot of people here.
First day.
You can't afford a $250 ticket. Who's going to pay for that? Think about it, you know?
And for this, I just a little bit of that. And at the same time, drugs has been selling everywhere, and they're giving tickets to the people which are simply
Trying to make a few bucks.
try to make a few bucks.
Today, because normally I sell out in front of the depot down here, the Bottle Depot, but the police, you know, they harass us, you know, you gotta pick up everything, and you know, when they come by, you know, because otherwise they'll get a $175 ticket or something like that. And you know, you lose part, like I'm missing earrings, like they were pairs, but picking it up and breaking and stuff like that. And they're not gonna harass us, and you know, we're able to make a few bucks. You know, so yeah, I think it's a great idea, you know, like, I mean, we're not out there being or, you know, like, or stealing or anything, you know, and it's saving it from the landfill, right? Like, you know, we should do this more often. I wish there was a place every day where people could, you know, like, do this, but, you know.
Have you?
This used to be a corridor from here all the way there. In a city of grids, there's a diagonal corridor running through the most beautiful area of the city, but the property owners have blocked it off because they don't want low-income people, you know, near their buildings. I learned that. Well, the criminalization of the poor is the linchpin, really, of gentrification in the sense that to clear the way for these larger projects, to get the property values back up, the first ingredient or the first step is to criminalize the poor, to essentially drive them either further east or out of the city altogether or into the jails. So in a sense, criminalizing the poor is an essential part of transforming the neighborhood.
Down and
From
implement
what I
them.
understand, we were supposed to come down and implement it because this is an illegal action. You don't have a permit for this, which I got to tell you, personally makes me have an attitude.
Yeah.
And you do not want that.
Huge part of the whole mechanism to get people out of this neighborhood, right? And mentality is we can harass these people. If you harass someone enough, they're eventually going to move to a different neighborhood, leave the city. And you've seen that happen, right? Also, these tickets rack up. People get sent to jail. There's plenty of incidents where that's happened, right? People get ticketed for vending and then don't pay it, and they end up in jail. So that in itself, that's the actual physical displacement of people who are living and occupying in this space, living here, for far longer than any of these buggers who are moving in and being here.
It's the first street market that they've had so far, and it's in response to the criminalization of the poor down here with Project Civil City and the clean street sweeps, where people are basically targeted, residents here are targeted because of their socioeconomic status, for selling their goods on the side of the road, for sitting down, for jaywalking, for spitting, things that people who live in other places in the city don't experience that type of harassment from the police. And I think it's a part of a much larger issue, which is just the general gentrification of the downtown east side. It's the city's role in pushing people out of here and creating this kind of market for the bourgeois to move into.
The Downtown Eastside Neighborhood Council is also pursuing a legally mandated Bill of Rights for binners, which would allow individuals the right to bin, the right to sell, and the right to store.
I wrote that song in Pigeon Park, believe it or not.
Right on.